Good morning from the Frosty Cemetery Studio. It is so frosty. I want to zoom you in before we get going. And you can see. Look, it looks like it snowed out there, but that's frost. Heavy, heavy frost at the cemetery studio this morning. And I'm going to be cleaning cardinals, but before I get my kiln shelf unloaded, I need to take care of this. This was from yesterday's fused glass bowl. These were the colors that I had used. And I did this I did all my cutting and stuff on my mat. So it's easy for me to tidy it up. Hello, Tats. Hey, you've been watching London videos. London was fun. If you ever want like long content, check out our YouTube. Kind of for the whole story. Yeah, London was a whirlwind. We're getting ready to have another theater whirlwind event happen in January that Morton's getting in on too. You live near London. Oh, nice. We had so much fun. Too short. I think we were only there for 4 days. So these are all my little shards of glass on here. So, oops, I have my gloves on. I'm going to put these right into the trash. I can fuse them, but the problem is there's going to be fiber and dust and kiln dust and stuff here. We're not going to Norway. We're not. Morton, I'm not doing that artist residency. Morton will not go with me for it, and instead we're gonna road trip. We're gonna road trip and take you with us. We're going from Pennsylvania down to New Orleans, out to Southern California, up the Pacific Coast Highway, all the way into Canada, and then into Alaska. And then we're coming back via the northern route. So in May, we're going to be on a giant, massive road trip. And you're invited to come along. Okay, this is all cleaned off now. And typically what I do is I'll turn it over and I use the reverse side. So May we're going to be traveling, just not to Norway, sadly. Good morning, Ellen. How are you? Oh, and Sandra just subscribed. You're getting kisses. Morning smidge is blown. Thank you, Sandra. It's going to be exciting. You're going along. This morning, it is frosty. Out in the cemetery studio, super frosty. Morton and I have so many errands today. I texted him a to-do list of all of our errands today. And it's a big list. My first thing is getting my cardinals cleaned off and packed and shipped. Yep, Jack Frost definitely was here. The rocks, I don't know if you can see the rocks up on the hill behind, the mountain behind us. They're all white with ice, with frosty frost. The cardinals, oh my gosh, they have been so much fun. I'm starting this morning, I'm not going to be making cardinals. I'm going to be making mermaids with that purple glass that we pulled last night. But I firstly want to get these packed and shipped. They need to be to the post office by 11:30. I have zero idea what time it is. So I'm just transferring them from here. This piece moved in the kiln, did not stay on. That's totally fine. I actually woke up thinking about that. I was thinking, for my mermaid tops, I'm going to use Murini for the mermaid tops. I'm excited about that. I was thinking, like, how can I make shells? And then I'm thinking, I have super cool Murini, all different colors. Good morning, Bobby. How are you? Hope everybody's doing great. I'm taking my newest batch of cardinals out of the kiln, or off of the kiln shelf. I love them all. They all have their own little personality. I was looking at them when I took them out of the kiln. I'm like, I can't pick a favorite. I love all of you. they're all so cool. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. I'm going to be making mermaids this morning. I gotta wash these and package these. And my kiln shelf paper, when kiln shelf paper gets like this, throw it away. I have a mask in a way that I dispose of it because this powder flies up and can hurt you. You do not want that to happen. So the first thing that I do before I start working with this stuff is I make it wet. Wet dust can't fly. I'll do the same for my fingers. And this is vinegar and water, just solution. I just like to soak the heck out of this and get all of that off. I'm gonna set this shelf over here. I do that at another garbage can in here that I saved just for my kiln shelf. Oh, wait, where I was gonna go has something sticking out. I woke up thinking about the mermaids though, with purple hair. Oh my gosh, that was heavy. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my initial clean I do with this. It's a piece of an old flannel sheet. Morton and I definitely are into recycling and reusing and redoing everything that we can. And this sheet, good morning, Tabitha. This sheet, Morton cut it up into bits. This one came out gorgeous. Lovely little cardinal. You wanna avoid the dust. You woke up thinking about mermaids with purple hair too. I love that. Morton said to me, "What's with purple hair? What does that mean?" And I said, "It means I love the color purple." Debbie became number 36 member on the team. Thanks, Debbie. Morton's so silly. There's no... I love mermaids. I love purple. There you go. I love the mirror. See how these little bits just make it feel like pine cones. Good morning. Lulu sent I'm going to say a cup of hot chocolate. I don't drink I don't drink coffee. Who's a coffee drinker on here? Are you drinking the coffee? Good morning, Debbie. And thank you, Lulu. You need a white golden retriever one. Oh, you're drinking coffee. Nancy is. Lulu is. I have never tasted it. Never ever tasted it. Kathy's drinking coffee. Coffee with Bailey's. There you go, Angel. Every morning 1 cup for Nancy. My dad had an old, we had the percolator coffee. The old metal percolator. And I would get woken up every morning with that. And I think that's what put me off of coffee. Thank you, Zudi, and good morning. You never tasted it. Yeah, I couldn't take the smell because that's what I would smell at 5 a.m. in my house. Now I do like hot chocolate. Teresa, thanks for the heart me. Morton made me a beautiful cup of hot chocolate last night. I'll tell you what he put in it. It was hot chocolate. It was Cadbury's hot chocolate mix. That he does it with water, but he puts then cream in it when it's done. But last night he put in some gelatin-free marshmallows, and he didn't put in a lot. He put in a couple of those. He put in a little scoop of vanilla ice cream. And it was the only cup of hot chocolate I've drank the whole way down. Usually I drink 3/4 of the cup of hot chocolate and I give him the last bit. So I handed him my hot chocolate mug and he goes, "You finished it." But it had a little bit of vanilla ice cream in it. It made it perfect. It was so yummy. Oh, and he sprayed pumpkin spice, the spray cream, Morton calls it. That's not the name of it. Shannon, thank you. I'm getting ready to pack up Cardinals. Debbie subscribed for a month. Debbie, you're getting kisses. We have 53 subscribers now. Debbie, thank you. This is my out of the shower hair up look. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah. It was nice. And I did an update yesterday on YouTube about my health journey. 100% I am losing weight. I can't, like this morning, without sounding like a weirdo, when I was getting my shower, I had to take a good look at myself in the mirror. And boy, oh boy, can you see it. But I love you like my fill-in mom, yes. I'm 61. I'm sure I could be your mom, Angel. But I don't know how much I have lost in total. I truthfully get on the scale maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. But I'm going to tell you what, it's working. It is working for me. I'm very thankful. Dear person that wants to do a battle, I do not. I like the energy level that it's giving me. Oh, I love this one's top. Good morning, Duana. How are you? This is that red opal glass. It looks clear, but it fires opaque. And then there's also the red iridescent glass that I use that looks like cotton candy, or it looks like candy when it's done. But I truthfully, I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I think I'm making better choices, even though I'm just telling you about my hot chocolate that I had with vanilla ice cream in it. Old me would have eaten a gigantic bowl of ice cream. I have these on our website. It's the1870studio.com. And there is a link in the bio in our link tree. And thanks, Tawana. They're all different. And look at this Murini. Look at that Murini. Wait, let me show you in front of a light so you can understand how gorgeous this is. Come on, focus. Look at that piece of Murini. I love it. They're filled with individuality and charm and loveliness. Just like all of us. These cardinals are just like us. Awesomely different and wonderful. Thanks, Teresa. This is my first part of the clean, is to get, this is the powder that, like the residue from the kiln shelf. I make it wet so it doesn't, fly up and I don't breathe it. But I clean that off first. These look so beautiful on a Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. Somebody had gotten 2 of them and sent me a picture of them on the tree. And she had a beautiful tree. But I'm telling you, these little guys, They popped it. It looks so good. Looks so good. I'm going to process the purple because that purple pool was crazy last night. I don't know if anybody saw it. Honey, are you getting breakfast?
Yes. It's cooking.
Okay. Morton's down here grabbing the mop and bucket out of the studio to go mop the kitchen. I'm going to tell you what. My wish for everybody is to have a Morton in their life. That's my wish for everybody in the whole world. Do you see how I put like some little red berries and they got fused with the glass? I love how they came out. So pretty. Okay, so now this rag I take and I put it back to dry. And now I take a paper towel and I just put a little mist on, just little. That was a lot. Usually not that much. And then I just polish. I really do love how these cardinals came out. And now what I'm going to do with each and every cardinal that I'm polishing, I'm going to put that out of the way. I'm going to put their, look how can you see how and my light source is far away. Can you see the red on here? Oh, I'm going to put my monofilament on. It's a procedure. And see how it hangs. Brenda, thanks for the heart me. And good morning. And they've all created like different places for me to put the monofilament through. I love that. Thanks, no thanks. And then it's not a joke. Every single cardinal, every single thing that I make, that I hang up, I love to give it a twirl, and I just love to hear that. It makes me extremely happy. I can't tell you why. You know how some people have to switch a light off and on a bunch of times? My thing is I gotta ting the cardinals. Yes, the sound is too good to not hear, and they all sound different. How bizarre is that? But it's because, each one weighs a little different, a little different shape. So, of course, they're going to produce a little different sound. There were cardinals at our feeders this morning. There were some cardinals sitting on the steps, too. Morton had filled the feeders, and he had spilled a couple handfuls of seed. Kind of we do it on purpose. Good morning, miss. Oh, my nose is itchy. But there were cardinals out there eating that. Now this one, because it's not a tiny hole, I'm going to hold this up and make sure it hangs where I want it to hang. Yes, it does. I'll ting it. It's just such a good noise. And I'm going to tie this right here. I'm going to tie that tight right there. Good morning, T-Rod. How are you? Hope everybody's doing good. We have a frosty morning here. It is frosty. I went and opened the curtains up in the bell tower. So we have these great curtains that we close in the evening to help keep the cold air out, because we still have to replace the very front doors of the church. They're terrible. There's no insulation in them. They were all frosted on the inside this morning. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a little cardinal bell, doesn't it? Instead of the coral bell, it's the coral of the cardinals. Yeah, I would like to when I'm not busy, but I'm pretty well busy all the time. They all have a different tone, but so find them that they sound like, this sounds like a G, this sounds like an A, and then play it. Yeah, we woke up to 13. We woke up to 13 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. It was crazy. This one's lovely. And see up here, there's an empty space there, empty space there. It's cozy in here. It's nice and cozy in the church this morning. Morton's baking something just now. Do 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 do. Yep. The singing cardinals. The musical cardinals. We have a heat wave 24 in Chicago. Oh my goodness. Morton and I are going to stop at Chicago on the way home. From our road trip on our way back from Alaska. We want to go through Chicago. We're both big fans of the Blues Brothers. And he's never been. I actually went to a school outside of Chicago it had a very prestigious sounding name, Winona International School of Photography. I don't know if it's still in existence, but I'll tell you what, when I went there, I felt like an international student. It was just a 2-week course for photography. Back in the days when you developed your own pictures and used film. Back in those days. Good morning, Jess. Yeah, I love Chicago. I love this piece of Marini and this one right here. Oh, he's going to have a beautiful ding to him. He did the Blues Brothers in Her Majesty's Theater. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I was in Chicago about 10 or 11 years ago with friends. We were down by Navy Pier, and I love the Bob Newhart statue that's there, that sits on the bench. I mean, there's like a couch, I think. Somewhere I got a picture of me with Bob Newhart, the Bob Newhart statue. Yes. You just bought 2 of the Cardinals. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Cardinals have been super popular. I love that they're all different. I love that they're not a pattern. I love that they're all unique. I love that, I really love that the glass was made in Pennsylvania and that they were put together in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's all good stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like to trim these ends too. They gotta match. These gotta match. Morton was helping me tie one day. And I said to him, you have to trim these ends. They have to match. And Morton's look on his face was so funny when I said that. Like when you just discover, oh, I've married a lunatic. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So if you ever get anything from me and it doesn't match, that is the work of my lovely hubby. Yes, yours is coming. I think maybe even today. I don't know. There have been a lot of cardinals coming and going here. They're very, very fun to do. And I love this one. This one had that ziggy-zag that we made in that Vitragrass pool, not last night, but the week before. This one came out super cute. This is kind of like a similar shape and size to what I want to do the mermaids. I don't want them to be... the movie last night was Charlie Brown Christmas, which I love. But I'm also disappointed that I had to watch it on YouTube because, you know, it used to be everywhere. And apparently Apple bought all of the Charlie Brown movies. You have to have Apple TV to watch it, which I don't. And, oh, listen to this one. Wait, let me get it. Let me tie it and get a proper ting for you. Package from you arrives today. Thank you, Bobby. I am excited. I'm super excited. I look out and saw the frost. I thought, I didn't check all the doors because you said you were sending something. And we get stuck. We have 7 entrances here. And they deliver to the most random entrances you can think of. I don't know if you've ever heard 2 of them ting together. You two. You two are special. I know. I love that. I love wind chimes. Morton does not like wind chimes. I have a couple sneaky little wind chimes there. Susan just bought 2. Thanks, Susan. You guys are so lovely. I don't know what Morton's cooking, but he's baking it, and it smells lovely. I smell bacon. I told my grandson yesterday, I'm like, oh, that bacon smelled good. And he goes, Grandma, you're not supposed to say that because I'm pescatarian. And I'm like, well, it does smell really good. And the Fakin does not taste anything like bacon. I'm sorry. It doesn't. This one needs to hang from here. I love how it has the little, and this is Vitragraph that we pulled last week. And there's one of the little, I'm going to put it right here and see how that hangs. Oh, that's perfect. You're going to be in your first house by next Christmas. Oh, that's wonderful. Listen to how this one sounds. Can you hear the difference in how they sound? That's so cool that you're going to have your first tree in your house. How exciting. I'm going to make some decorations today using paper. I'm going to make these cool little paper stars. And I'm going to make a different kind of paper chain. You're going to like it. You are going to like it. I'm trying to do projects where you don't have to go out and buy things. And today's project is using junk mail envelopes. Because when you get Christmas cards, I've showed you cool things to do with them. But Christmas cards come in envelopes. And I have a really cool way to repurpose envelopes into Christmas decorations. I love their little personality. Yes, I kind of want to just show you now. I don't have an envelope here. Do I have an envelope here? You know how it is when you get caught in a moment. I want to show you now. I got an envelope here. It's an old mystery envelope. We'll pretend that it came from we'll pretend. You sit right there and watch, little cardinal. we'll pretend that this came from a Christmas card. So this one, the very tip end, we're going to take and we're going to cut this off. So we have one long strip, but don't cut through the end. Don't cut through the end. So you can fold it open, have one long strip of paper. Cut through one end, just not the other. Believe it or not, we can do something with this. I haven't always been pescatarian. In 2021, I became vegetarian, and then I switched to pescatarian because it was so hard for me to get a hold of protein. So yeah, this one has folds in it, so it might not work exactly right, but this is what you do. You just take and just fold yourself a little triangle. And then you just wrap. Just wrap. You don't have to really think about this. Wait, I did that wrong. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, I'll show you the paper chain then. Okay, so the paper chain. I'm going to show you how to make these little puffy stars. And it's just, oh, I know what I didn't do. Duh. Tie it in a knot. Tie it in a knot. Tie it in a knot. And when you tie it in a knot, one little knot, my mind was frosty this morning. Tie it in a knot. You want to make each side as wide as the paper. So I need to tighten this side up just a little bit more. That's the hardest part of this. Tie this in a knot and then wrap. This, actually, let's stick this little one back in here first. That's how we got to do it. It's been a minute since I made these. And see, now it's 5-sided, and you're just going to wrap. And wrap. And it comes up to the next corner automatically. See that it's turned into a little 5-sided piece of paper. And then your very last wrap, you take it and you just tuck it in. I'm going to just tuck it in right here. I hope you can see this. This is super cool. I'll do it again for you too. This is what you want to be doing with all of your envelopes from your Christmas cards. And this is where the fun starts. I'm going to zoom you in because this is the part you need to see. Now you're going to push to puff it up, but you're going to pinch each little corner. We're forming a little star. So pinch and push, pinch and push each little corner. We are going to make the cutest little puffy star. So easy. That one there, because I did the fold over, is kind of harder. And then once you get it puffed, I go back and really pinch again. Because you want to see how thick it got? It got puffy. Then you really want to get it thick. Hello, Em. How are you? How have you been? So you have a little thick puffy star that used to be a Christmas card. And guess what you do with these? I didn't tell you the best part. Remember how we used to string popcorn? String these. String these. I have a string of these that I've made back in the forest, and you can go in and get them like this one I've just done fast. But making those little creases once you get it puffy, we'll do it again. Yeah, and this was an envelope that I had sent something in. But you want the paper to be well, I like it about this thick. You can use a ruler to cut it. once you cut that bottom off, then it's just as easy as cut. There you go. And you start it with a knot. Start it with a knot and get your star shape. I'm going to do it on this side where my fold isn't. Just a loop, like that loop that we do for like a little memory ribbon. And then right through and pull that tight. It's not, I'm making it look way more complicated than it is. You want the sides just to be the thickness of your paper. So you want to tighten it up to where the sides are like that. And then just fold over. And it automatically like goes where it needs to go. Look at, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. These are fun to make too when you're watching TV. Fold it, and the last one you tuck in. I'm going to trim that last one off just a little bit. You don't have to glue these or anything. They might be a little bit difficult for kids to make, but it's good with helping with your dexterity. And I have arthritis and I can make these. And then I like start at these corners and I kind of push in as I'm pinching because you want it to puff up. You want it to turn into a little puffy star. And if you don't have fingernails, you can use like an edge of a ruler or something for this. Yeah, you can watercolor these. Absolutely. You could paint some of them red so they would look like little red, white stars and then red to look like strung popcorn. And you take, let me show you here. You just take any kind of string. This. And you just go through. It's easiest if you go through before you fold your last one in. Where's my last fold? Are you my last fold? Maybe. That is the last fold. It's easier if you fold this in as you're tucking it, but look. It's strung. It's strung. How cool is that? And then you could just make a whole string of these. Indoor use only, because these are paper. But you have just not bought any supply. You don't even need glue. These look really pretty too. This, I have never done this, but you know how we're doing the 25 Days of Christmas where we pick a movie that we're watching? And these, honestly, I'll make one and show you how easy it is to put this on. Yeah, you string them and they become garland for your trees. No glue, nothing. These are so easy and fun. The little puffy stars. I've seen little jars filled with these, and these ones have a line in it because it's not smooth, but it just needs to be a straight piece of paper. Adding this to your list, yes, do that. Do that. And then this star, I'll show you how you add it right to the string. So easy. You should definitely remember this now. Start with the side that doesn't have, like that has the extra fold on it from the envelope. Start with this one and think of making that ribbon that's like the memory ribbon, or the support ribbon, I should say. And you want to let a little tail on it because you got to be able to tuck that in. Just take it, tighten that up a little bit. A little bit. And they don't have to be perfect. And I'm going to tuck that guy in. I'm not even going to tuck him. Look, I'm just going to fold right over. He's automatically tucked. Boom. 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 Look, it comes right where you need it. How cool is this? And then you string it just by wrapping this all around. And I'm going to actually take that string now and put it through this one. This one right here. Get through there, you. Okay, we'll put it through this one. It's like, no, you're not going through there. Okay, we'll go through there. And down here. And then that one gets tucked in. So you don't even have to try to string them. He's already strung now, look. He's already on there. Now we're going to puff him up. And to puff them, you just pinch them. You could do this on fairy lights. Oh my gosh, I might have to do this on my string of those little battery operated fairy lights. But this one, you want to push in towards the middle to get that puff up happening as you're squeezing your points. So squeeze your points, pushing in to make it a little puffy heart. And you can go for ages. And look, they don't fall off. And that's no glue. How cool are these? Extra thick wrapping paper, yes. Definitely. Now I'm going to show you what to do with the rest of the envelope. We're going to make a paper chain like you haven't seen before. You have this flap up here. I'm going to just take and trim this. You're doing this is a craft to do with your used envelopes. You can do every bit of that. Now I want this to be back here. This was from a mystery package. So this, I'm going to just take and pull this part off. So we're just left with this piece of paper, which that's still a little wide. I'm going to trim it down. We're going to make the fanciest little paper chain you've ever seen. So remember when we were kids and we would make snowflakes, take this down, but don't crease this. Let that part there. So we're just going to cut in some little bits. No right way, no wrong way. Just like you're making a little snowflake. Don't let the kids have all the fun. Us grown-ups have to have fun too. Never stop playing. Now you don't want to cut so much off of it that it becomes fragile, but you can really go far with these. So when you get that done, open it up. Open it up. And look here, we still have glue there. There's still glue there from that envelope. So you could take and make snowflake paper chains out of envelopes that your friends sent you. And I think they look best, like I just licked that bit of glue. That was a new one. Don't do that at home. But like just one little dab of glue there would hold that. Right? One little dab of glue will hold that. You were going to throw this away. You were going to do that. But then what I like to do is take the ones that I like to do fancy and then not fancy. These were our offcuts. I licked that too. I'm licking these. Oh my goodness, I just got restricted. You've got to be kidding me, TikTok. TikTok, you've got to be kidding me. I swear, if I just got 2 restrictions. Why? Some people are uncomfortable watching this. How can I dispute this? Oh, TikTok has got to be better than that. Is it because I had scissors out? I don't know. Did this make you feel uncomfortable? I kind of doubt it. I'm going to show you something else. I'm restricted right now. TikTok, quit being a weirdo. This is what you do with your junk mail. And then fancy and plain, it doesn't matter what you do. So look at all these little bits here. I hear you saying, Priscilla, what am I going to do with them? I'm going to show you. This has turned into a little live thing. I know I can close out and come back, but we have 7,100 likes. So new people can't see, but you can see. So you can see this and you can see this. And I like doing impulsive crafting with you. I love it, actually. You're a very good influence. And we're just having fun. I guess if I was TikTok marketplacing it, they would not restrict me. And I will say that until the cows come home, because that's how I feel. Okay. We still have some little bits left. Never mind about that old weird stuff that happens. I'm going to cut out just a little shape of a tree. This will need glue for, which I don't have here on me. And I want it purposely to be a tree shape that is not. These make these paper ornaments out of your Christmas envelopes. And remember, your Christmas cards are coming in all different color envelopes. They look so pretty. So this one, we're going to just take a little bit of glue here. Just use your imagination. I'm too lazy to go grab my glue. Here, glue a little bit here. And glue a little bit here for your tree, right? Glue your tree here so your tree spreads around. And you can do your tree the same way you did the other thing. Actually, these all got to match. Oh, there. It's matching now. Like, why didn't you match? I had it turned the wrong way. So you can unfold this. And then once it's glued, and make it as thick as you want to. If you want to put 12 little strands on here, do it. It'll be really full. But these are perfect for little tiny origami cranes. Little doves. Look at this. So let's pretend. Well, we don't even have to pretend. I do have a marker here. Let's pretend that this is a little branch. This. I'm getting more on my finger than I am on the paper. But we have the white card. Now we have, envelope. Now we have brown-ish. You can make teeny tiny little paper trees. Teeny tiny. It doesn't even have to be all brown. I'm going to show you the cutest way to make little dainty little tiny trees. And I make these and people always say, how did you do that? And I'm like, that's a Christmas card. I'm going to make up for not doing some lives for the next day. And this little tip of the envelope, look how they're getting smaller every time. So just pretend that I have put the color on all of these, because I haven't. I'm going to take all my little bits and strands. All my little bits and strands. And you will want glue for this part too. Take your glue And have you ever made or seen those bead trees that they make with wire and beads? So you do this like a bead tree. You're wrapping this. Now when this has glue in it, it's going to stay together and it's going to look like a tree trunk. So you're going to wrap this. It might be twisty and gnarly. That one's not wrapped correctly, but you get my point, right? And you can bend these whichever way you want to bend them. Let's make that one shorter. He's way too long. And there is no right way, no wrong way to do these. That's a beautiful thing. So here we have this cool little tree that now we could take and put our little birds on. You could even color these birds different colors. Just a little dot of glue will hold them. So you can do little tree. You can do so much with an envelope. Look at these paper chains. If you just add the little snowflake effect to every other one, these little paper stars, that's all from one envelope. And we have so much more stuff here to play with. You didn't even get to see our little fancy Christmas tree. So many things. Okay, I hope you get the picture. Get creative and have fun. And everybody, thanks for tapping. I can make teeny tiny little paper snowmen. I gotta show you one more thing. Who remembers paper dolls? Who remembers paper dolls? And miniatures are the rage. Miniatures are the rage. So I'm going to fold this. I'm just going to accordion fold back and forth and back and forth. I will put this live up on our YouTube because there is some good stuff here for you. Just back and forward, accordion fold. Accordion fold. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Where's my fold? Where's my, this part I want to go on. This part. I might have cut that too deep. I have little scissors that work really, really well for this. I might have just cut that too deep. And this, you can do it on bigger pieces. I'm just doing it on tiny just to show you. Just to show you the possibilities. Basically, the possibilities of what you create are totally endless. They're supposed to be snowmen or gingerbread boys. But you can do so many cool things with that. Would be cool frosting for on a gingerbread house. You know those cardboard gingerbread houses we were making? Like this stuck over the roof of a cardboard gingerbread house that you made from your cardboard boxes? How great is that? So use these things. Use these things. I'm going to scrape these all up on Maggie's gingerbread man. I'm going to make a little TikTok then showing you how to do these, because these are the Christmas crafts that I want to show you aren't like go out and buy all these supplies. It's not that. It's like use this. Look at that. These on the tree by the cardinal, just as beautiful. Just as beautiful. So there you go. I don't even know how I got started on that, but I liked it. Let's get back to putting strings on our cardinals. I gotta make the post office. Thankfully, I have packing down to a science now. I've been packing so many of these cardinals. I can pack and process my order in 3 minutes. Once I have these done. 3 minutes, start to finish. Label on in the envelope, ready to go. I love that. He has a perfect hang. I love it. The sound of Alexander and Morton talking in the morning. Boy, oh boy, that makes me happy. I only have 4 more to do. Thanks, little bit. These cardinals have been so much fun. Thanks, little bit. These cardinals have been so much fun. I love the stories that people are saying of what cardinals are, the meaning they have for them. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Everyone's different. It's weird. Everyone's different, but everyone kind of feels like they're related. These cardinals are definitely all related. It is still frosty out. I love how the frost looks in the morning. I'm going to make sure that doesn't pull through this area. Yep, that can pull through. We're not going to put it there. Let's put it here. I like to use this invisible line. It's monofilament. And I think it's rated to hold 20 pounds. And the cardinal is... Wait, how did that happen? Where did that come out of? I had that in there. Okay. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. I put it right back where I said I wasn't going to put it. That's okay. I can go in here. This is actually a better hang. Because it tightens down on here now. So it won't slide. There we go. Oh, he has a nice tone. That cardinal sounds great. Isn't it wonderful? It's very satisfying, I think, to hear that ting, tone, cardinal. I tried as I'm creating them because, by not putting everything all together, I have a natural spot to put this hanger. And last night, I started on a YouTube live. I started doing a mermaid, and I put a hanger on her, and it just doesn't feel right. I might use that one as that one might be our we hit 200,000 followers gift. Because we're approaching 200,000 followers, which is pretty cool. These are yesterday's babies, yes. Yes, they are, Birdie. These are yesterday's. Getting their final polish. What's everybody up to today? What are you doing on this lovely Saturday? That looks like icicles melted on top of that branch. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Morton and I have shopping to do out and about, getting groceries. Icy in Iowa, you're staying inside. Watercoloring, ooh. Nice lazy day. I sent Morton a list with 7 things we have to get done. We decided to wait to put the curtains up till everybody leaves because I have a feeling it's going to be a way bigger job than we think it is because it's like 20 feet in the air. So it's bringing in our special ladders and all. And we've been busy doing stuff. Oh, lazy day, working 60 hours a week at the moment. Oh, you enjoy your day. Gonna watch your niece dance in the Nutcracker. Oh, Suzanne. Ting. Sweet cardinal bells. Sweet cardinal bells. They are sweet. You want to craft? You just have stuff to color with. Coloring is fun. Never underestimate the fun you can have coloring. Oh, Hope, how are you? Putting your tree up later today. Yep, Kevin, there's all of our Venmo info is on the website. So if you go to the website, that's where you order. If you Venmo, please, 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 please message me here with your address. Venmo and Cash App do not provide addresses. So please, 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 please do that. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Our Venmo is the 1870. I had it written down here somewhere, but if I show people, I get in trouble, but I don't care. There you go. That's our website, and that's there. Let's see if I get a restriction. You can screenshot that. And it is the187studio.com, but the Cash App and Venmo are just that. Yeah, take it away now. Well, you know what? They didn't even restrict that. They restrict me showing you how to make a lovely little paper chain fancy and how to make lovely little paper stars. That's what they restrict me. They restrict me like I'm doing something dodgy. Yeah, TikTok Shop is amazing. Oh yes, TikTok Shop, yes. Oh. I really, yeah. If you like it, you like it. But that is what it's all about. Yep. TikTok Shop. I had got caught up in that purple ticket thingy. And was supposed to have $32.50 to spend. Side-facing guy out yet. The side-facing guy... Oh, there is a side-facing guy up here, but I decided to keep him. I decided to keep the side-facer, and I'll show you why, and you tell me what you think. I was actually talking to my daughter while I was doing the side-facing guy yesterday, and I'm like, I'm keeping him because he's scrawny. He's scrawny, he's underfed. But I kind of love him. There's a side-facer, but he looks scrawny, doesn't he? Like front-facer, cute, chubby, him. I need food. Yes, he's little. Oh, he needs to get to the bird feeder. The squirrel has been chasing him away. He's definitely underfed. He's going on. I'm gonna put him on a tree. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of here because, we'll set it out of our way. The bigger cardinals won't let him get to the feeder. He's got a story. Okay, so I need a lot of single cardinals. I need doubles too. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 singles and 1 double. I gotta pack up. Let's pack them up. This is how we do it. You're cackling. I love it. He says, you're cackling. I'm hungry. Feed me. Reese's this wrap. Reese's the wrap. I'm gonna start with this fella. And I take Christmas wrapping paper because I love Christmas wrapping paper. Yes, Kevin, thank you. Send me a private message with your address, please. I overwrap these. So far, knock on wood, they have all that I have sent out have gotten to their homes safely. And I'm loosely wrapping these. So loose. So loose. With a heck of a lot of Christmas wrap. Yeah, I think all the birdies that I have sent out so far have got there safely. I'm going to just put that part over. Pop that in, and now I'm going to grab a little bag because in every one of these I'm popping a little surprise. That's that green Vitrograph that we made the other night with a bail on it. Pop that in there. These boxes are super duper sturdy. I love them. I love them. I love them. I do not love this tape. Yep, I'm putting a pendant in with them too. All the goodies that have been on my desk here, I've been sticking a goodie in with it. Everybody likes to get a surprise. I'm going to send you a little thank you card that is stamped, not signed. But I'm going to send you a little surprise. It's the most wonderful time of the year. All the kids mistletoeing and everyone be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Usually while I'm doing this, I have Christmas music blasting, which makes me feel extra. Thank you for your order. And I have big giant sheets of bubble that I need to cut down because they're too big. So I scrunch them in half. And cut them. Bubble? Bubble Bubble? Let me see if I can't get you the Cemetery Studio on here too. This is my broken phone holder. It says a chat message is limited. Kevin, I just followed you. Try it again, please. They do that sometimes. Sometimes I get like hundreds and hundreds of messages and they limit that. So yeah, you can just send it on. You should be able to send it now. I just followed you. And anybody, when we're yakking on here, I followed somebody the other day and somebody's like, oh my gosh, you followed me. I'm happy to follow you. If you make content, I want to be watching. I would rather see my friends come up on my For You page than randos. You have corgi and cat content. Oh, lovely. Call me Birdie. We got corgi content. I'm following you. I want a corgi so bad. I really want a, I really want a Scotty dog. But Martin says no. Oh. Corgis just look sassy to me. Are they? Are they sassy? I would love a little Scotty dog. And I would like a little girl, and I would name her Scotty. I know it's not very imaginative. Sassy. When someone's played with. Oh, how cute. I'm gonna pop this one in there. There's a fly in here. No idea how that can be. No idea. It's 13 degrees outside. This tape says it's easy start. Yeah, it did it now. This holder and this tape, I don't like this one. It's a pain in my neck. Northern Ireland's very cold. Oh, first corgi had a Scotty as a best friend. Oh, I bet they were cute together. I want a little black Scottish Terrier. A little girl. I told my son yesterday and he said no. Him and Morton both said no. I blame it on TikTok. I was watching somebody's little Scottish doggies and they're so cute. Oh, West Highland Terriers. Oh, I love them too. I think of that little terrier in I gotta go take my pills and go to the bathroom and get going on my cracking my addresses out on these. You watch Lucy catch a squirrel one day, blow your mind. Oh my gosh. Hey, we're getting ready to have tomorrow. We're getting company, and there's going to be 2 more dogs here. Frisket from Florida is coming up. I don't know what Frisket is going to think of this frosty weather, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Spanky, I love that. That's adorable. I'm going to jump off because I got to run to the bathroom, get my pills, get water, and get these out to the post. I will be back on. I'm gonna be making a lot of stuff today. I'm gonna be making the mermaids. Love you too, Suzanne. Everybody, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.